Stop starting over all the freaking time when you have so much unfinished business. Okay, perhaps you started a website, right? And the last time you started building your website, you didn't finish it. So now you've got motivation again to build that website, or you suddenly have inspiration again to reach that dream of building a website. So what do? You come back and you start again and you build a new website. Or perhaps you started a YouTube channel, but you ditched it halfway. And now you're like, actually, I really want to have a YouTube channel. So what do? You come back and you start again. Start a new YouTube channel, new subscribers, new followers. Hey guys, subscribe to my channel. Ditch the other one. Or perhaps, do you have a lot of unfinished poetry? I'm probably talking to you, and I'm talking to myself too, because some of the stuff is really personal. I also personally have a habit of starting over all the time. I'm like, you know what, I'm gonna do it this time. Maybe I was reading a book and I didn't finish it, and I decide, you know what, I'm gonna start again. I'm gonna read this book from scratch. But in the famous words of Desmond Tutu, if you're going to eat an elephant, you got to eat it one bite at a time. So let's talk about this for a second. If, let's say, we were eating an elephant, which I hope you're not doing, and you do take this one bite, and then suddenly you fall, or someone calls you and you have to leave. When you come back to eat this elephant, right? Let's say you have a goal. You're going to eat an elephant. You're going to eat a whole elephant. When you come back to eat the elephant, are you going to be like, oh, okay, because I took a break, I am going to start again and eat a new elephant? Surely it will be much easier to continue eating an elephant that you already started eating, right? But why do we do this with other parts of our life? We start a new business. The business we ditch halfway, maybe because we got a job, we got distracted, or maybe we got depressed. And now we're deciding, okay, fine, because I didn't finish my business the last time, I'll start a new one this time. Why not build on what you already have? Because it should be easier to eat an elephant that already has had a bite taken out of it than to eat an elephant that is still fresh and untouched. I'm going to give you 3 reasons why I think that we don't go back to unfinished assignments, why we have this urge to just have a new start and fresh start. And this time I'm going to do it, and I'm going to do it with more zeal, and I'm going to finish it. Number 1, we don't want to be reminded that we failed the last time, right? Oh, I started eating this elephant the last time and I didn't finish it. I started this website the last time, I didn't finish it. I started writing this poem last time, I didn't finish it. I was writing this book and I didn't finish it. Why don't I just start again? You know, the truth is, you're not the same person that you used to be, and that might even be the reason why you don't want to finish, right? Because you're thinking, at that time I was inspired on this particular matter. Now I'm not feeling inspired anymore, so I am going to do something completely different. Listen to me, because you're not the same person that you used to be the last time. You're better, you're improved, you know more. You would rather go back to that which you have already started and completed, because you're looking at it from a different lens, okay? There's things that the old you knew that this new person might not think of. So it is better to actually go back and finish off that which you've started. Like me, for example, I had a project recently where I was trying to automate reporting, right? And halfway I got stuck, so I took a nap and I took a break off it for an entire week and worked on something else. When I came back to complete, I did have a thought to say, hey, why don't you just start again? But I decided, you know what, I'm gonna go back and look at what I did, what went wrong, why did it suddenly get stuck? And because I was looking at it with a fresh lens, I was able to finish it and basically just improve on the foundation I've already started. It's only failure if you leave it unfinished, okay? If you leave a project unfinished, then you can say you failed. But if you don't leave it unfinished, if you go back and you complete it, you can't count the break that you took earlier on as failure, okay? So basically, only if you don't finish something. Like, I don't know if you guys know, there's this bridge in Cape Town. For those of you that know Cape Town, there's one bridge in Cape Town. It just stops in the middle of nowhere, right? You're just like, what's going on? It's hanging in the air. My dad told me a story, which I don't know if it's true, so I'm not going to repeat it. But basically, the engineers that designed that bridge didn't finish it. That you can count as failure, because that's incomplete. You meant to start a bridge, you didn't finish it. However, if they had come back and found a way to solve it, then we wouldn't know. We wouldn't look at that time when the bridge was hanging in the middle of nowhere. Okay, number 2, you think the way you did it the last time was wrong or is outdated. This may be true, to be quite honest. It may be true that last time you did it wrong and last time it was outdated. But just as I said, you're fresher now. You're looking at it from a new lens. Build upon what you've already started, upgraded. Imagine every single time I took a break from YouTube, I came back and started a new channel because, okay, last time I didn't reach 1,000 subscribers, so maybe I need to do something different now. Let me just start a new channel, new content and everything. Look, I have 300 subscribers here. Why not build on those 300 to try and get to the 1,000? Instead of trying to build to 1,000, which means I first need to reach 300 and then 500 and then 7 and then 1,000. Whereas now I only have to build from the 300. Okay, you already have a foundation. Build on it. Number 3, you have new energy, right? You have new energy, you have new motivation, so you're in the mood to start something new. And I know how that feels, when you're like, you know what, I'm gonna fix my life, I'm gonna do something, I'm gonna be different. This time I'm gonna finish writing the book. This time, so you have new energy. You want to start afresh. You're in a new phase of your life, or new phase of your attitude, if I can say that. So what do you want to do? You want to experience something new. You want to feel like you're starting something new. But listen, if you're anything like me, right? And I hate to say this, I'm actually quite embarrassed to say this, but it's true. I have very low endurance, right? I can work out for a week, and then if I take like a 3-day break, it's hard for me to get back into working out, right? Now, the results of that 1 week workout are still in my body, right? So instead of, okay, when I first started working out, I was doing 10 sit-ups. So now I actually should be at a level of doing 20 sit-ups. But because I took such a long break, I'm going to come back and do 10 sit-ups. No, honey. You're just taking steps backwards, right? Which is what I would technically be doing if I did that. But you need to continually try to improve, because you're not going to reach your end goal if every single time you're starting over, you're just going to the back of the queue, going to the back of the line. You know how it is. If you're in a queue and then you go away, you come back, you find the person that you were standing behind and you say, excuse me, I was here. And then you continue. So basically, while you have the appetite to eat the elephant, right? We made this analogy of the elephant. While you have the appetite to eat the elephant, why not take just one more bite? Because if you know yourself, you've got low endurance, you can't commit long, right? You're going to take one bite and then you're going to disappear. Why not just take another bite of where you've bitten the first time? Listen to me, guys. There are so many reasons why we do this, you might need to start over. And that's what I'll be talking about in my next video. But for this video, I just want to say that if you have a vision, right, stick to the vision until the end. I think I've done videos in the past about defining your success and fighting for it at all costs. It doesn't matter how many breaks you take. It doesn't matter how many times you fall. Just get up and continue, because starting over is not benefiting the vision or the goal. If you need to change the way that you do things, if you need to change direction, do that. But imagine if I got into my car and I drove, let's say I'm driving to Durban, and then on the way, my petrol finishes, or it gets dark and I have to sleep somewhere, right? I'm gonna sleep, wake up the next morning, fill up my tank, and keep driving. I'm not gonna go back to Cape Town and say, okay, that didn't work out the last time, let's start again. I'm gonna end this video by saying, you know you've got unfinished business. You know you have unfinished projects. You know you have dreams, goals, things that you said you would finish, that you started but didn't finish. Go back, see if it still aligns with your vision. If it does, finish it, and finish strong. My name is Tumi Mkha, aka Mrs. X.